TikTok CEO faced relentless questioning from combative U.S. lawmakers on both sides of the political aisle. Lawmakers quizzed Shou over the video-sharing app's alleged ties to China, its possible danger to teens. Republicans and Democrats fear Beijing could subvert the site for spying, data harvesting and advancing a Chinese Communist Party agenda. Now, TikTok is facing an existential threat. The app is seeking to survive a White House ultimatum that it either split from its Chinese ownership or be banned in the United States. Lawmakers from the House Energy and Commerce Committee had a series of questions. The Harvard-educated former banker was frequently denied opportunities to expand on his answers or tout the site's huge global popularity with the youth. Referring to TikTok's China-based parent company, the 40-year-old said ByteDance is not owned or controlled by the Chinese government and is a private firm. In one particularly heated exchange, Shou was forced to acknowledge that some personal data of Americans was still subject to Chinese law, but he insisted that would soon be changed. The U.S. representatives also confronted Shou with dire examples of young users promoting suicide or dangerous stunts.
All U.S. user data is stored by default in the Oracle Cloud infrastructure, and access to that is controlled by American personnel.
ByteDance employees in China, including engineers, currently have access to U.S. data?
Congressman, I would appreciate this is a complex topic. Today, all data is stored by default.
No, it's not that complex. Yes or no, do they have access to user data?
After Project Texas is done, the answer is no. Today, there is still some data that we need to delete.
Now, ban would be an unprecedented act on a media company by the U.S. government. It would cut off the country's 150 million monthly users from an app that has become a cultural powerhouse, especially for young people. A group of conservative internet celebrities, influencers, activists held a ban TikTok event outside the U.S. Capitol. However, supporters of TikTok free speech activists criticized the hearing as political theater, urged against an outright ban.
Our First Amendment.
I think Gen Z would sort of, in their way, riot around this. I don't find people going back to other platforms like Instagram or Twitter. I think that TikTok would find a way to stay. Or some corporation or another would try and buy them.
Guys, the next phase of teen despair, of children's despair is here, and it's delivered by a Chinese algorithm. We have to ban it today.
Now, ahead of yesterday's hearing, the Commerce Ministry in Beijing said that it would firmly oppose a forced sale. Beijing underlined that any deal or spin-off of TikTok would require approval by Chinese authorities. And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report. Listen in.
The Biden administration recently told TikTok that it wants the app's Chinese owners to sell their stake or face a ban here in the United States. However, that plan faced a roadblock on Thursday when the Chinese government said that it would oppose a sale. The White House could ban the app here in the United States, possibly by cutting access from Apple and Google. The administration could also allow the app to continue operating. However, the app would store its data of U.S. users on Oracle servers here in the United States, an option that has already been met with skepticism. While some, notably influencers on many social media platforms, have called the banning of TikTok government overreach, it's hard to remember that anything has had such widespread bipartisan support on Capitol Hill in recent months or even recent years, something that lawmakers on Thursday even alluded to themselves. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.